Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 FES. Now, I kind of made an error in that I made everybody get tired. That could come and backfire on us. So, because we actually have to go to Tartarus on Monday or Tuesday. So, but as you can see, there's no school today. And we can, like, watch TV sometimes, or study, or do other things that'll unlock later in the game, but, yeah, we're gonna go see a movie today, because, it raises our courage, so let's go do that. And, of course, we can still do normal stuff at night. No big deal. If we look on the calendar, we do that by going to the system, and going to the calendar, you can see that Wednesday, which you could also see in the kind of scroll thing when it changed over the days, also has a red name, so no school that day, which is Showa Day, which is, I don't know, some kind of national holiday in Japan. I think it's Emperor's Birthday or something. So, we basically have to get lucky and have our party members be okay by tomorrow. Which is unlikely, but as long as they're not actually sick, we'll be alright. They just tell us we can go out, and nothing really important. So let's go to the, first let's go to the mall, because, we need to sell off some stuff. And, Yukari's right here. What's up, Yukari? Sure. Okay. I'd like going to the police station for no real reason, but to see if they've got equipment upgrades that I won't actually buy. Because they'll say they have new stuff, but, yeah. So all these useless swords. Now, if I actually had a non-starting bow, I would keep it. But for the most part, there's no reason to keep more than one type of melee weapon unless they have a special effect. But most of the ones at the beginning don't. Okay, let's sell these Empress's masks, which sell for a lot of money. And there is kind of a reason to keep the default accessories, but later on we'll probably have a lot of accessories to use as placeholders instead of them. So, because you can't have nothing equipped. I'll probably end up selling them since there's no reason to do that, but swapping out accessories is something that you have to do sometimes. So we're done here. Let's go to the station. Something you might notice is that because we enter Port Island Station from on the island, we enter the area from a different. We enter it from a different entrance. As you see, we're on the south instead of from the north. Because we're not taking the train, we're walking over here from the mall. That guy just tells us what movies it is. It's probably like Terminator or Rambo or something. It's about a courageous dude doing courageous stuff. Alright. When we get back home, we're going to check everybody's status. Now, if anybody is sick, I'm going to be reloading. And,
where have you been?
Trying to get it so that they're not. So, let's see if people are okay. So they're not well, but that could mean tired. So let's check it out. She's tired, that's good. And he's tired. Okay, so that's great. We're on good. We're on track to do good. So let's save the game and then go do our, I guess our karaoke for tonight. Okay. Obviously, we don't want to aggravate anything, so we're gonna sleep early. Sleep earlier. Yeah, Mondays suck, man. Especially when you're hunting demons. Watching Rambo. Huh, that's weird. Huh. Oh, I see. That's pretty stupid. Well, we get out of class at least.
We'll now begin this morning's assembly. First, our principal has some words he'd like to share with you. Please give him a warm welcome.
Boo!
Thank you.
Boo.
What's the deal with the assembly?
Did you hear those people gossiping?
You think it's about the recent incidents?
Who cares?
That's right.
The principal doesn't know anything about the shadows anyway.
Hey man, maybe he does. Maybe he's like in league with the shadows.
I just hope this doesn't take too long.
Yeah, so you can get back to class? What are you worried about?
I know. His speeches always drag.
Psh, so what? Go to sleep.
Today, I'd like to tell you about my vision for this school year.
Of course, knowing this game, if there was an option to go to sleep, you'd lose out on some points of something.
As you are aware, strange incidents have been reported on the news lately. It is my firm belief that none of you are involved.
I guess if you define involved as not being related to it at all, that wouldn't be right.
However, if we want to better our school, then we all need to accept responsibility for change.
Of course, you know, apathy syndrome, how could high school kids be causing that?
Dig deep down inside and tap into your imaginations. As they say, there's no use crying over spilt milk. This is the key to reaping all the rewards that school has to offer.
Spilling milk or something. I don't know. Okay. Boring.
Wait a minute. Doesn't this remind you of Mitsuru Senpai's speech?
Yeah, you're right.
Those girls called it.
What's up with that?
They obviously don't listen to the gate talker guys. They're not privy to the secrets. Lunchtime. Oh hey, speak of the devil. Okay. Special request. Okay. Au revoir to you too. Speaks French because it's fancy. Oh hey, math class. Goody. Who apparently doesn't know math very well. It's like some kind of math poser. No. Yeah. You get more hammers from Chops if you get it. Why do we have like set days to answer? The answer here is 6,000 years ago. Sumerians. That's true. Magnificent. Yeah, everybody knows that Sumerians make me highly popular. Also, they invented math. Or something. Numbers. And we kind of had class. Ah, so here she is inviting us to join student council, which is basically another club. All of a sudden, that's good, because I wouldn't. Okay. Oh, neat. So fighting demons qualifies us for student council. What do you have to do for student council president? I don't know. I guess so. Alright. Okay. So she's already signed us up. That will become much funnier later, but it's not entirely clear why that would be funny. Okay. We're not gonna do that. Not today, at least. Not for a little while. I think. No, today we are going to go to Kendo practice. Hit some dudes with sticks. Alright. So. What's up, dude? He's got his priorities straight. Sometimes they'll just have little things to say before it. Now, because we, well, the reason we need to go to Tartarus to either tonight or tomorrow is because we need this before Thursday. Because we won't be able to get a rank up in his social link on Thursday if we don't have one. So we're gonna have to do quite a bit of cutting into our things to do these kind of things early in the game, but later on it won't be so bad. So let's go. We can spend more time in Tartarus doing more stuff. Stick-based practice. I still don't understand why the sound effect is off. The timing is off, but whatever. Sorry, dude. Didn't mean to hit you like that. The funny thing is he says the same thing no matter what, so probably had a cramp or something. It's supposed to say toughen up here. Special training. There's fighting shadows. That counts as special training. Yep. No. Well, maybe. I do hear voices. But they're like social link voices, so that's okay. And I have dreams about, you know, little gnome-looking guy. And I summon demons from my mind. Does that make me crazy? I don't know. But speaking of social link voices in my head, we get Chariot level 2. So, when we do get that Aramitama thing, it'll probably be level 6 or 7. It'll be 7. So, that's good. Probably. So, it doesn't matter what you say for the last two things. The only one that matters is the first one. Probably whacked him in the knee with a stick. I don't know if you're allowed to do that in Kendo. Maybe. Oh, hey. We get another little event that will unlock something else later. See Yuko, the manager of these teams. Let's talk to her. And we're supposed to ask her to walk home. But she'll turn this down. But it still will unlock something later. it's good to do that. No, this is unlocked by having the chariot at level 2.
Sup, dude?
Okay, so everybody seems to be healthy, so let's go. What do we want to save before we leave? Let's go to Tartarus. So we're basically just going to be grinding, so I'll probably just stitch it together into a montage. But we do need the Arimatana thing. And I'll go into the Velvet Room to see if we can see what exactly we need for that. Just in case we have to actually come back out to get some stuff. Alright. Luckily we don't need to use that. Okay, so Pixie and Angel. Not too hard. 2 easy things that we need to do. So we're gonna need to re-get those too. Which is, you know, that's not hard. Alright, so let's get down to business.
Reality, never be charity. The enemy you're fighting covers all society. Damn right, mommy's not here, gonna fight all night. Right here, shadow 10 o'clock direction. Seize the moment, destroy the nation. You rhyme slow motion, give me motivation. Breathe out now, and then on arrival. Round up around, spit out, all over. Rhyme like a rolling stone, come in the crowd. Watch out the moon, that this too loud. This what's this sound, and bombs hold ground. So round up, don't ease your pace, cause enemies brutal. Form of the truth, there ain't no truth. You're the only one world, one lord. But the battle goes on, shadows all mass. Destruction. Oh yeah, down, down, baby, baby, down, oh yeah, down, baby, baby, oh yeah, down, baby, reality, never be charity. The enemy you're fighting covers all society. Damn right, mommy's not here, gonna fight all night. Right here, shadow 10 o'clock direction. Seize the moment, destroy the nation. You rhyme slow motion, give me motivation. Breathe out now, and then on arrival. Round up around, spit out, all over. Rhyme like a rolling stone, come in the crowd. Watch out the moon, that this too loud. This what's this sound, and bombs hold ground. So round up, don't ease your pace, cause enemies brutal. Form of the truth, there ain't no truth. You're the only one world, one lord. But the battle goes on, shadows all mass destruction. Oh yeah, down, baby, baby, down, oh yeah, down, baby, baby, oh yeah, down, baby, baby, Reality, never be charity. The enemy you're fighting covers all society. not here, gonna fight.
Alright, so we're up to level 6 now. And nobody's tired. I don't know if we're gonna bother to get them up to level 6, but anything's possible. So let's I'll open this chest. And then let's go back to the front to fuse our persona. Just go out this way. Now, I'm not going to show the process, but mostly I'll just skip the animation because it's just a long animation. There's no reason to do it. I'm showing you how I'm doing this and any potential skills that we want to get. So now it's Pixie and Angel. Oops. It's weak to wind, so I don't think we can get our Garu out of it. Dia might be the only option we can get. Patra. I'm gonna try this a couple times to see if it gets anything else. Yeah, I can get Patra and Dia, but Dia is better than Patra, so we'll get this. Pretty decent. It's basically just a straight upgrade to Orpheus, but we need Orpheus for doing credenza, so we're not going to replace him. So we're going to get this guy fused up. We'll see what he'll get for his level up. Maybe he'll get Racunda, maybe he won't. Or he's an angry, I don't know, quotation mark? Apostrophe? Very good stats for him. And he gets Racunda. Sukukaja. Well, I'll explain those in a second. Alright, so now we need to get Pixie and Angel back, which means we need to fight some of the higher level enemies and some of the lower level enemies. I'm just going to do that off screen. Or, I don't know. If I decide to grind them up, I'll show it. But if I don't, you know, and then maybe if we have a good grinding session, I'll take a shot at the boss. But the boss is very difficult, so I'm going to save and I'll be back. Okay, we've got our personas back much sooner than I expected. As you can see, we've got Angel and Pixie back. So let's do something stupid and let's take a shot at the boss. Well, mini boss. Alright. This is going to be tough. See if we can pull this off.
It must be guarding this area. It's strong, so be careful.
Alright, so these are dancing hands.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
It's not really going to tell us anything, but basically they can use any kind of magical attack. But their weakness is strike attacks. So we can pull off using bash a bunch of times on them. Will be good. But there's also something else we want to do. Now this will seem kind of silly. What we want them to do is nothing.
Alright, fine.
Now if this works, you'll see why in a second. If I miss, And yeah, okay, we're kind of screwed now. Well, we're not entirely screwed.
Hey, are you all right?
Alright,
All right.
you can get 2 of them.
The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going.
And this is basically the only way out of work now.
Hang in there.
What we don't want them to do is attack the, we don't want them to attack
This
the
is
enemies.
not good.
If we can knock one of these guys out, it'd be pretty good.
You exploited the enemy's
One more.
weakness.
My accuracy's been shit. There we go.
Attack again.
I'm feeling pretty confident now. Although they can kill me in one hit if I miss with this guy. There we go.
You struck the enemy's weak point.
Here's our chance.
All right. Now, one of the weird things is I'm going to say no to this.
Huh? Why not?
We are going to switch to Tartarus, and then we are going to heal the fuck up. There we go.
This thing won't give
Now they
up.
should kill that one. So now they have to get up on their own,
The enemy's already recovered.
and
The enemy has recovered.
we're good to go. So yeah, and if our luck holds out,
Attack again.
there we go.
Get him!
Now we should take them out if this hits.
Attack again.
Here's our chance for an
Again, we're gonna relent because I think they have a little bit too many hit points. And we're gonna leave them on heal support. I know I might have killed them with a normal attack, but I think that would be a bit iffy. So, okay, we definitely would have killed them, but just being
Hang in there.
cautious here. All right, we're good.
Not bad, huh?
So that boss is extremely difficult if you don't know what you're doing there. But I knew what I was doing. I made that a lot easier than it looked. So yeah, especially on hard, if they hit your weaknesses, you're dead. But you know, well-placed strategy can win the day even against very difficult enemies. And having that weakness right there. So let's check their status to see how close they are to leveling up. Because that was a very good amount of experience for them. Oh, they're level 6. Good, good. I didn't even notice that. So that is excellent. We've actually far exceeded my expectations again. I'm not going to say I'm better at this game than I thought, but yeah. So, let's go back to the beginning and save, since nobody's tired, and check to see what's further on. Now, you may be wondering what those items I picked up, those Mazio gems that I picked up. Those are basically on-use battle items that, well, I'll show you. They will use attacks on all of those. Aji, Bufu, or Zio, respectively. And we picked up a couple of these from chests, but the Mazio gems we got from that one chest at the end of the boss corridor. So, yeah, those are useful to have. I'll be saving those for a little bit later, but they're not game-breakingly useful, especially the low-level ones, but they are very useful when you need them. we've been pretty thorough with our persona getting, so it's not terribly terribly possible. I mean, terribly not useful. All right. Yeah, I never split up because that's very risky. But now we got some new enemies. So let's check out, see what we got here. Now I'm far ahead of where I expected to be at this point. I didn't expect to be walking around on little looking. See, look at these guys. They're all distressed. I'm not even gonna look at them. Basically, we just want to get up to the next threshold again, but let's kill these guys. Or run away because it's the same old crap. But you guys. Now the chests and stuff do change as you move up the tower, so the shadows are supposed to. They don't change they change a little bit more quickly sometimes though. Okay, here we've got a new enemy, the Trance Twins. So let's scan them up.
I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. It seems to have multiple.
I already know what this is to.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Wait. This gives me 2. Nice.
It seems to have multiple. 2 enemies. Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Okay. Oops.
I can do it. Takuba has defeated an enemy. Yes!
Well, we'll see if they're weak to wind, at least.
This thing won't give up.
And they're done. And not much experience from that. Oh well. What do you expect? So let's just head towards the stairs. I like big levels like this. I don't like it when they're like 2 rooms. Ooh, special chest. Excellent. Now there is a specific part of certain parts of the tower that will have specific items that you can get. I don't remember if this is one of those parts, but that's something to keep in mind when looking for specific items. Namely, there's a series of 2-handed swords that have those requirements. Nothing worth fighting there. Let's check it out. A Juzumaru. So that's a 2-handed sword. So let's see what it's like. Plus 20 HP, so let's give that to Junpei. That may, in fact, be the one of the 200 swords I was talking about. Alright, so let's give him an upgrade. Since I'm far more likely to be using magical attacks than physical attacks, and he is the opposite. Okay, so there's another boss on the 14th floor. Okay. What's this guy? Ooh. Caught us already. Throw in the corner. Now, the boss at the end of this, we definitely will not be able to attack, and will not be able to kill, so I'm not going to be even attempting it.
What's wrong? Are you
Okay, so we're tired. I think that's a good indication that we should just rush to the end and check to see about enemies and stuff next time. Get those Trance Twins scanned and stuff. So let's find the exits. Or at least the thing. I'd rather not have my party members tired because of, well, the problem I had last time with them being tired and us not being able to. Well, that was extremely unfortunate. And you heal us. We managed to get away, though. Alright, so clearly this is not the way to the stairs. I'm going to attack this guy. Just be careful. Stairs. Where are you? Remember what I said about big levels? I take it back. Alright. There we go. There's the stairs. Excellent. I was a little bit worried about that. Yeah, we know. You told us already. It's on the 14th floor. Okay. And this is basically how you would run past, like I was talking about, farming treasure chests. Just run past all the enemies. Or even more safely, fight and run away from the enemies. Assuming you can get a preemptive strike in. It's times like this that I kind of wish the layout for these dungeons wasn't random, but what are you gonna do? There are more times that I kind of praise the design rather than worrying about whether it's difficult to find the stairs sometimes or not. This time it is definitely being difficult to find the stairs. I believe those trance twins are the only new enemies in the entire area, so we're not missing out on a whole lot. The reason I don't just scan them, tell everybody to stand still and scan them is because they can use Zeo attacks, which is Yukari's weakness, so. Nope, free treasure chest. Another rash guard. I think everybody else has an upgrade in their armor, at least to that, so. Although it may have a different effect. No, it's just 10 HP. I certainly won't be using it on my character. Because, well, the increased defense is better. Let's be safe. I'd much rather waste... God damn it. Waste a couple seconds doing a preemptive strike and running away, then accidentally getting hit by them. Alright. Now this is a for real boss. As you can see, there's only one. She says relatively strong. This is one of the hardest fights in the game, as far as I remember. So, this thing is not to be taken lightly. So let's get out of here.